right, so, and another reason, I'm coming in here, I'm going to paint all of this, guys, pour 15, and I'm going to spray all in here. But, guys, what I wanted to do, all of this stuff was in there, and that's, to me, ain't original. So, he might have been getting a leak somewhere, probably from his windshield gasket, and he probably thought this was leaking in here somewhere, and it probably wasn't, because see, this came off on top here. If you see, the old stuff is still up under there, so he put this in there, call itself trying to stop leaking coming in the car, but it was probably just windshield gasket, like I said. But if you see, that's why I'm pulling this off. See, that's still wet, guys, and this car has been in the garage for at least five months, guys. And that's what I be telling you guys about mud or something, or undercoating once it get wet. And it's been hot in this garage, guys, and you know, and that still ain't dry there, guys. So I just wanted to show you, that's moist right there, guys. So anyway, so I'm trying to get all of this stuff out of here and get all of this. You know, this is something whoever had the car last did. So, you know, I don't know what he thought was leaking in here, but it wasn't nothing leaking, guys. That ain't where the leaks was coming from. So, like I say, I get all of this re-seam sealed. I'm gonna clean all of this up. I won't show it on camera, but I'm gonna get all of this seam sealed and re-seam sealed, and I'm coming all down through here too, guys. And I'll redo all of this and re-seam seal it, guys. All right. So I'm trying to do this with my left hand, but this is funny to me. It's like he was probably getting water in here on this carpet, and he put this stuff all in here too. And yeah, it's just no good, guys. So I got to dig all of this out, and I want to make sure there's no rust down in this corner, and I'll pour 15 all of that, guys. But yeah, that's not where his water was coming from. All right, so let me come in here, show you. I got that all cleaned up in there now. I got this all, I got to clean this a little bit more with the wax and grease remover, but I just wanted to show you this all got to be cleaned with wax and grease remover. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because, guys, all it is a bunch of scraping like so. So I don't want to bore you with all of that, but I still want you to see the steps that I go through to get this off of here. So I'm gonna finish cleaning this up. Alright, so I got all this cleaned up now, all the way up through here. He has seam sealer all in this area. No need to have seam sealer there. Let's see if I can get the light over there. He has seam sealer up against this lip. I'm just going to seam seal this outer edge all up through here. I'm only gonna seam seal what need to be seam sealed all down through here. So I got all of that grinded because the seam sealer guys that I'm using, they got some that go over paint, primer. I think you could paint over the primer is what I'm trying to say, but you need to go down to bare metal to get that seam sealer on there. So we'll come through and seam seal this up. All right, so the same thing here. I'm gonna just start in here. And seal this whole thing up, guys. So I'm not gonna be able to show you inside the car. So I'm gonna come back. And show you this after I'm all done, guys. Alright, so then I'm gonna take a little lacquer thinner and I'm gonna just come in here and clean up all of this excess. Like if I got it somewhere that I don't want it to be, I'm gonna come in and clean this up, guys. Alright, so now that seam sealer, it's all on here, guys. It's all sealed up in there, all the way up to the top. It's a hole right here in this corner, and that's what they use seam sealer for, those thick corners. It might fall through there, so when I re-seam seal something else, I come back over the top of this, but it looked like it's holding, and I'll check it and make sure, but it's coming along pretty good, guys. So and look at that, it's hardening up already, guys. But I come through and sand, I'm gonna sand that. But yeah, it's getting hard. All you got is a 10-minute work time, guys. So sorry, guys, right in here I got a dent. So I'm gonna actually get the slide hammer and pop this out. I know it's on the inside, guys, and you know, you won't see this till the door open. But I'm putting a lot of time into this car, and I want all of this to look the best that it can look, guys. So I'm gonna come through, and I'm not even gonna take these off because they adjusted right already. I don't need to do that. I'm gonna just scuff around here real good. These are in good shape, so I'm gonna leave these. All right, guys, so right now I'm using 320. And it's just gonna help smooth all of this out where it's rough. So that's how you want that. Now, I come in, you know, you just want all the black off of here, guys. Or whatever you're using, you know. And then I just come in with a sandpaper, small piece of sandpaper, and just get all the black out of where the welds are here. And I'll do the same thing when I wet sand, guys. So just get all the, just sand that flat in that way. Because whenever you prime something, guys, you want the whole surface to be scratched up in sand so the paint will stick. So I'm gonna come over this, like I said, with some urethane. So I'm gonna do all of that, guys, and then all up in here where my DA won't get, I just come in with the hand, with a piece of sandpaper, and just sand that all flat, guys. All right. So wax and grease remover, guys. Get it all down. Get it all right down. All right, she ready for prime. All right, so I got this primed up now with the urethane primer. Got the firewall painted up in there. I'm not gonna paint the floors. The floors are pour 15. All of this gonna be covered up. I probably could have just poured 15 in there, but by me doing a few other parts, it's hard just to mix a little bit of paint. So I knew I would have some extra left over, so just paint, you know, what I can, and then. Alright, so I come in these areas, guys, and I'm gonna hand sand this. So I'm just trying to get the black off of there, guys. I want to get in here and sand all the black off, guys. Now, it's tedious little work, guys, but when you get done and your paint job or those door jams look good without scratches all in them, you'll see why I'm putting that extra effort into these. And I don't do all of them like this. Only the ones that I need to. Like this one, I had some body repair to do. So you just want to come in if you got to do that body repair and just you know, since I hate wasting material, so I just jammed all of this with the high build because I didn't want to, you know, you can only mix up so much, and I don't like wasting none of that. So it'll just make this come out much better. And I'll show you here when I get to that point. I should be ready to jam this weekend. So that's it, guys. So now I come to the vacuum. I'll clean this off with the wax and grease remover. Then I'm gonna jam it. I'm gonna spray it one more time with the urethane primer. Then I'll wet sand it. Then it'll be ready to paint. Guys, now I got that urethane primer on there. Well, it's Omni Products or Shopline, whichever one. Bought the same product, but I got that on there now. And as you see on both sides, I taped off where the door is gonna sit because I got that sanded down to bare metal. And I use some condensing grease, some grease in here when I mount that door on the metal. Contact grease, you know, so the door is still ground out, even though I don't have power windows, so it's no big deal about that door being grounded. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that bare metal right up under there, guys, so that way it'll have some contact, you know. So I just taped it off, and when I jam this, then it'll be ready for paint. I mean, you know, for the door to go on there and it'll still be bare metal. All right, guys, so I just got to wet sand this. Then I'm ready to come in, and I use some sealer, and I'll come in and jam out this whole firewall. This side I had already jammed, but I'm gonna re-clear it. And so yeah, she about ready, guys. So all right, guys, all things Buick, hit the like button, guys. The thumbs up is the like button. Hit that like button, guys. All right, appreciate it. Using 600 grit sandpaper here with my pad, so didn't rip right, but just come in with 600 grit sandpaper. Just sand this out, and all I'm doing, guys, is getting rid of the black. And it shouldn't take long at all to, you know, wet sand this up. But I'll come in and show you here in a minute. All you want to do is just get rid of the black, guys. Guys, so let me show you another trick here. Along this edge, to get right up against there, guys, I like to just take a flathead screwdriver, and that way I can scuff right up against this edge. I mean, you can use anything, guys. I just get creative, and along these edges, that screwdriver on top of this red scuff pad is gonna get me right in there the way I want it to be, so I could come in and get these areas sanded no problem. Just a little trick, guys, that I use. You know, you might find some other way, or just give you a general idea, you know, on how I do things around these edges and in here where I'm trying to get, guys. So all right, like I say, you can scuff this whole thing with a red pad if you want to, guys. It's the jam, so you really, but you know, these red scuff pads come good in around corners and rounded areas, you know, so you just want it to be all the black off once you get done, guys. All right, let me come through, wipe this down, and I'll show you right before I get ready to jam it. All right, so with the hooking system, guys, I'm gonna just show you how it gets in these corners really good. See that? I can kind of get in there. Gotta work around a little bit, bust through, but like I said, I'll be pre-priming this again. Alright guys, I'm ready to shoot the filler on here. I'm gonna repaint and re-clear this whole side on the bottom here, but I'm using, for the color that this car is gonna be, black sealer is what I'm gonna be using, guys. So whenever you're getting your paint, you just gotta ask whoever you're getting your paint from what color primer and sealer you need up under the bottom. So like these areas here, guys, where it's bare metal, I'll be treating that with the 108 treatment, and then I'm gonna just spray a light touch, a light coat of etching primer on there before I seal. Alright guys, I'll show you this when I get it all sealed up. Alright guys, I forgot to shoot while it was in sealer, but I got this jammed out now. So before it's dry too much, I want to peel this tape off of here. Totally dry, guys. It's gonna be hard to get off. So I'm gonna peel this off now. And the reason I left this like this is so these doors will have some ground to them. I don't have electric windows or door locks. Still, never know, I might be able to convert them one day. But I put some condensing grease in between here and the door hinge, and just put some grease on there. Yeah, I did both sides, guys, peel both of them off. Like I said, I put some condensing grease. Then that's it. Now guys, this Wildcat is totally jammed here now. I got it jammed, it's looking good. So firewall, the cowl up there, everything. I painted the tag tool. I didn't feel like I was gonna do that white. I figured just paint everything. But yeah, so she turned out good, guys. She's looking really good. So I cut the heat on in here tonight, and I painted the firewall. Painted the firewall in there. I painted all the way down to here. But when I sealed that with the black sealer, that got overspray on it. It really don't matter. I just wanted to protect it in there, guys. So it's fine. You know, I'm not going for being perfect in here. I just wanted to get all of this painted up and sealed in here, guys, all the way up. So she's looking good, guys. So that's it for tonight. I'm gonna call it a night. Man, that's looking good. Wow. All right, guys. All things Buick. Don't forget to hit the like button.